Today, I might not have a thing at all.
I'm Kate McGarry, and I live here in Durham. I've lived here for about 9 years, and I've been singing for about 35 years professionally. I'm a jazz singer and teacher and composer.
As long as I've got arms that cling at all.
My mom said that the first thing I sang was Hello, Dolly, and that I just had a penchant for singing from the time I was little. There was nothing else that I ever really wanted to do besides sing. I studied it in college. I got my degree in Afro-American music and jazz at UMass Amherst, and there was some incredible teachers there, and I was just inspired to really understand where the music came from and to tell the stories that jazz tells through the Great American Songbook. I've been coming to the Duke Voice Care World Voice Days for about 4 or 5 years, and each year it's something really different and really special, something that opens my eyes to a different corner of the music world or the voice world.
Well, so you want to sing gospel?
For instance, this year I'm learning about how to sing gospel music, and that's something, even though I've studied and studied jazz, which is a neighbor to gospel music, how I would actually use my voice functionally and in a healthy way to sing gospel music is a completely different animal.
For gospel singers, I mean, guaranteed a 10-minute song at least.
Yeah, I can listen to your sweet voice all night long.
Another year there was a band that specialized in more bluegrass or country music, and that was something I didn't know anything about, so I really got to just understand how people who sing that music function and continue to have healthy voices and what the challenges are and all those different things.
When you inhale, I want you to spread your wings.
As a teacher also, it's incredibly useful to see what kind of challenges people have in different settings and with different genres, and what are ways that you can address them. I became a patient at Duke Voice Care a number of years ago when I was trying to manage teaching, a very full travel and performance schedule. Those two things, and a lot of stress and trying to act as your own agent and your own manager and all the things that go into being a professional musician these days. And it came to a head that there was places where my voice wasn't as efficient, and those things began to take a toll. And through the Duke Voice Care Center, my voice has become much stronger than it ever was.
My funny Valentine.
I actually had an injury, which was a very frightening time for me as a professional musician. One thing that I really learned, a perspective that was super helpful for me, is the understanding that I'm an athlete as a singer, and that athletes get injured, and that it's not a case of blaming, is more about finding out how can I heal and how can I use my voice in the most healthy way without that feeling of stigmatism of you're doing something wrong, you're abusing your voice.
There's a training zone. Warm-ups is not training.
So being able to have the team that I have at Duke Voice Care has been a lifesaver and a career saver. I feel like the Duke Voice Care, the professional aspect of it, it's such a treasure for me because I see other professional musicians, other professional singers who are coming to get assistance as well, and it creates a community that makes you feel safer to ask questions, to find out things that you don't know that are going to help you, and to also offer whatever you know. So it's a combination of being all better for coming together rather than staying in your own camp. It's just win-win, and I've actually never seen something that functions as well as this center, Duke Voice Care Center. It's not something that I've experienced in any other city. I've lived in New York, I've lived in Los Angeles, I've lived in Boston, and it wasn't until I came here that I found this, and it's really changed my life for the better.